There we go. I just wanted to make sure it works. Hello, everybody. It is Toy Freddy, and this is my second live stream I've ever done. And I wanted to do it on. Hold on, I'm fixing my camera. I wanted to do it on this Minecraft mod that I really like. It is Management Wanted, and in this live, I'm gonna be building a custom pizzeria. So that's all I'm gonna really do for this live stream. I'm just gonna build a custom pizzeria, and I think that's it. I haven't really done a live stream in a while, and last time I did it, I didn't do very good on it. So I just want to do it again, just test it. And I also will be giving tours of my two custom pizzerias. But that's after we do this. So, oh, my bad. I also am playing this on Java, which I'm used to playing on Bedrock and on like PS4 or Nintendo Switch. So I'm getting used to learning how to play Java, which is not something I'm used to. But yeah. So we have to start out with a border, which will tell us where everything's gonna be. So I don't want to build something too big to start with. So that's what I'm gonna start doing, is having a border. Now, I don't really have an idea for what I want to do for this pizzeria. I was actually thinking about maybe a FNAF 2 place, since I do like to stick with Toy Freddy as like my main. But I want to do something interesting, something I haven't really done before. Building looks a little uneven. I'll fix the door. Doors kind of like that. I'll come back to the door. I'll come back to it. So I think this is a little too big for like a main entrance. Actually, I have an idea. We'll put a hallway here. We'll do 3 wide. Come on this side, 3 wide hallway. And we'll move the door back. I don't know if comments are activated for this live stream, but if they are, feel free to add comments to give like little tips. I always like suggestions when I'm building. I feel like suggestions are one of the best ways to help people make ideas. Oh, hey Foxy. I was wondering where you were. It's going good. That's not right. Okay, so I don't want my main room off. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to extend this like this. We'll go 2 blocks forward. And right here, I will put the stage. I'm going to do 2 blocks, so that way I can separate what the stage is going to be from the other blocks. That's a decent sized stage. Make it a little bigger just in case. I don't want my stage too small, because then it's not gonna work out. Yeah. We're going to bend this over this way. Oh. Something I don't like about Java is even if I move a little bit, it's like I'm on ice and it slides me, which is weird. But I'm getting used to it. There are parts of Java that I really do like, but there's also a lot of parts that I really do not like. Okay. Yeah. this looks good. We can do rooms on this side. So I want to have even rooms on each side. Have like extra performance rooms. That should be right. I don't want to go out too far. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12. That's 13, 14, 15. Okay. Going up by 15 blocks should help. I want the roofs to be even because if I'm going to build the party rooms, I want the party rooms to be even because I'm thinking about having arcade on one side and then I can do Kids Cove on the other. Oh, hello. Hello, dog. Dang, I didn't have time to read that. Just building a, custom Freddy's location. That's what's going down, apparently. And once I'm done building this, I will be giving tours of the custom pizzeria. Yeah, that looks nice. I do want to make Kids Cove actually bigger than the arcade because I feel like there's not much to put in the arcade. How long am I planning to stream? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go until maybe 10 or 11 in a couple hours. Because I don't want this stream to be too short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So if you guys have any suggestions for the pizzeria, you can comment them down. Oh. That came out weirdly even. I did not mean for that to happen. Or the maze might work, but the whole problem with building mazes is getting the mazes actually lined up. But I guess we were talking about like something like Mazer size from a Security Breach. That might be a good idea. Always have extra space just in case I want to add something. I always thought about streaming Security Breach, but I actually don't like Security Breach that much, so I never did it. I would say that Security Breach is one of my, I'm going to say, least favorite Five Nights at Freddy's games. I just really don't like it. It's not really that it's like a bad game or it's not fun to play. I just don't like the game. Oh no, it's becoming nighttime. I feel like security breach should be multiplayer. They should make that like a. They should make a security breach multiplayer mode. I feel like a security breach multiplayer mode would be super fun. Okay. Main entrance, main stage, main room, arcade, kids cove. I have to figure out what to do with these two rooms. Let's do the hallway. Less of one plays as Freddy and one plays as Gregory. You have, like, actually two kids. Like, run around the Pizzaplex. 6. A go-kart section would be cool, but here's the thing. The way this FNAF mod works is there's actually there's like not much stuff for security breach. The only security breach thing I think is Glamrock Freddy. Yeah. There's 2 Glamrock Freddys. I think one can be connected to the Fazwatch, but he's the only security breach thing in this mod. He does look really good, though, but he's not worth it. There is going to be an update for this mod, adding, it's like a, I don't know if you ever heard of it. I think it's called Freddy Frick Bears. It's like this, like, meme version. It's like a meme version of, like, Freddy Fazbear's. They posted a whole trailer on it and everything. When they always do an update for this mod, they always add a trailer. Even if I did have donates activated, I wouldn't want anybody to donate anything. I feel like for some donations, I feel like donations are... I don't like donations. Like, unless it's a charity stream, don't donate. That's the only time I find donations, like, important, is if it's like a charity stream. Here we go. And then I got that back hallway. I do want to make the hallway, instead of like 2 different hallways, just make it like one long one. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all, like, vote in the comments. Should I do Fredbear's, FNAF 1, or 2? Should I do, like, Fredbear's, FNAF 1, or FNAF 2 for the, like, the main theming of this restaurant? I went a little over. I got one person saying Fredbear's. Yeah, that looks good. The office doesn't need to be that big. Okay, so if... Oh, I need that. Would not let me move for a second. I don't know why. Jesus. Okay, so if main room is here, I think I'm going to switch the arcade to that side. Because if the office is down here, I feel like that would work out better, so... Mark that. We'll do... The office can never be too big, because if the office is too big, it just won't work out. That's good. That's a good size for the office. The door's right here. I can have a window right here. Or what I could do is I also can have a window here, so it's like double windows for both sides. Okay. That works out. And then I can fit in like a parts and service or like backstage somewhere around here. I am gonna go to these restaurants to see if I can get some inspiration. I am going to quickly make it daytime so I can see better. There we go. Let's go into here. Okay, I guess Fredbear just doesn't exist anymore. What? I don't know what just happened there. It's none of my business. Okay. I do like the red tile. But I don't think I'm gonna work with that. I do like the way this arcade is built, but I'm gonna go check the arcade in the other building. But yeah, this is the sort of style I'm gonna keep for when I build my office. I'm gonna keep it like this. So that way it's not too big. And then parts and service is always hard to build. Just for the lack of stuff you can use. But I'm gonna try my best to build parts and service. Let me go to this place to get some inspiration. What did I do for parts and service? It's the exact same thing. Where's the arcade in here? Is this also? Oh, apparently I have two parts and service. Wait, I think this is supposed to be the kitchen. I don't know. I built this a while ago. Oh, here's what I did for the arcade up here. I actually like this, how it's sort of like a raised area. I like this. I don't like how I did the ball pit. Yeah, you're right. They do kind of all look. I do like the white. I think I'm gonna stick with the white when I do that restaurant because I like the white with the red. Certain rooms can be botched up better than others. Yeah. Okay. Got my inspiration. Time to go back. Okay. So, let's start with the floors. I think for the floors, I'm going to do a mix of... Let's do red and white. Let's do the sparkly tile. Sorry if there is audio problems. I do not have, like, the best audio system. But I do try my best. I think... Does that look good for the main room? I mean, for the main entrance. Which one should I do for the main entrance? I think... Probably... I think I'm gonna go with the blue tile. I like the blue tile more. I probably need to grab the regular tile. Boom. So, since it is summertime, I am hoping I have more time to record more videos for you guys. So, even if you aren't watching the live stream actually live, it will be posted on my channel so you can go watch it whenever you want. So, hopefully, you guys like the live streams. Even if you're not a part of it, you still like the longer videos. So, if you guys do like it, I will start posting more of those. Another thing is, again, it's summertime, so I will be trying to post more plush videos. I haven't posted one of those in a long while, so hopefully I can get more of those out to you guys. It's just I never have a good idea for a plush video at the time, so I just can't really think of a good idea. Do have to figure out what animatronics I will be using for this build, because I feel like the animatronics can make the build, because if, like, let's say you have a bright white and pink building, you know, you want to go for characters like Funtime Foxy, or maybe, like, the sister location animatronics, but if you have, like, a darker building, you might want to go for, like, the FNAF 1 animatronic, so it all depends on what animatronics you're using. Something I do want to do for this main room is I think I am going to have, like, statues of the, like, the main cast. So if I come down here, I do want to get statues of the animatronics in here, because they're, like, more detailed versions of FNAF 1 animatronics. So I do want to get these guys. There you go. All I need is one of them, so I can type in their name. Some of these characters do not have rememberable names. So... Let's see if these are right. Yes, they are. Okay, sweet. So, oh, Jesus. I think I'm gonna go grab a stage block, because I'm gonna use that for when I make my little position. There is an area where I did do the stage like that, like a little statue in front of it. I think it's in my sister location build, which is down in Parsons, which is, yeah, down here. Fredbear, can you move, please? Okay, Fredbear, you did this to yourself. Move. There you go. Ah, Jesus. Gotta spend my time crawling through a vent. I never really thought about a good way to build a way down here, so I kind of just made a vent. Took me forever to build this. Here we go. Past the elevator. Come on. Okay. Hi, Fox. Oh, I'm in Blora. Build it down this way. Yeah, here we go. So I used a mix of these blocks. Okay. Did I do any other build things for here? Because I think there's a Funtime Freddy statue in here. Oh, no, there's not. There's Funtime Freddy, but there's no statue. I thought I had a Funtime Freddy statue up in here. Yes, I didn't. Something I never built was a proper way out of here, so I'm probably gonna have to break through the ceiling. Because I don't know if I can... I don't think I can go back through that. I think it's a one-way tunnel. So we're just gonna... a little stuck. That's the next thing to build on my agenda, is a proper way out of there. Okay. We got the block we need. Now we can go back to building. I don't want to make the statue, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. These statues are a little big, so I don't know how good they'll look, like, somewhat positioned from each other. Just use this as an example. Like, if I have the counter, like the main counter here. I mean, I think what I could do is I can split the counter in half. So it's not like an actual thing. I mean, that still technically works. It's just, I feel like the statues would be too much in the way. Dang, I don't know. Gotta fix the time, set it today again. Okay. That's too close. That's way too close. I think I am gonna move these. So what I could do, instead of having the statues in the middle of the room, I'm gonna have the statues off to the side. Kind of like this. I mean, that could work. Bonnie statue here. I can have Freddy statue on this side. Okay. I do want to try to find the middle of this room, which I do think I can use this. So this does seem like the middle of the room, like right about here. So I think I am gonna put like a Chica or Foxy statue here. So actually, what we could do is we could have. I mean, this is more of a double stage, so it would make more sense to have 2 animatronics here. So I could do is I can put Freddy, Bonnie here, and then put Chica and then Foxy here. But I would have to make the stage a little bit bigger, so therefore the doors would have to be like around the side like this. But I think I can work with that. So we can do Freddy here. We'll do Bonnie. No, Bonnie's a little too close to the middle. Now, there's not an actual... Oh, almost fell off the edge there. There's not, like, an actual, like, special Chica or, like, a special Foxy, so I will have to be using different Foxys. So I think for statues, I'll be using Captain Foxy, and then I'll just use normal Chica. So Chica can go here. And then Captain Foxy, I'll put here. Because, like, these are just sort of, like, enhanced versions of Freddy. Like, this one just has gloves, and this one just has pants. So I think Captain Foxy fits in well with them. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe I should do, like, a special tile pattern, like, leading you to the front desk. So that's what I think we're gonna do. So if I have the front here, we'll just block off the desk. Maybe. I feel like going live is a good way to build an audience, but the only issue is I don't think people will come and watch me until I'm like a more popular YouTuber. So, I mean, I think the last live stream I did was almost a year ago. So, I'm not gonna have live streams too close together. But I do want to do this again. because it is a easier way to make long form content without worrying have to like editing or do any of that. So yeah. And not to mention, even if people don't watch my live stream like actually live, the video will still be uploaded. So even when the live stream's over and the video's uploaded, you can still come and watch it. So as long as people have a way to watch it, it's fine. You know, I am actually really excited for the FNAF 2 movie. I'm really gonna wonder how they're gonna update it from like how the first movie went. So I'm curious on that. I am doing tiled pathways, so it would make sense for me to do this. There is a way to use World Editor to where I don't have to do this, but I feel like it's better to do it like this. You know, build up runtime. But ooh, almost fell. But as soon as I get this entire build done, I will be showing off the other custom pizzerias I made. Just to, if we have time. Just to show you guys some other stuff. I'll give you like a full-on tour. The FNAF 2 movie will be legendary. Oh, and for people who are watching this while it's not live, like when it's posted on my channel, if you ever hear me respond to something that never happened, I'm reading comments. So, if confusion, that. Here we go, that's one room finished. Now we have to do this room. I feel like live streams are something to like watch in the background of something. You know, just that way you don't have to like sit there and worry about what the hell's going on. You can just listen to it. I think going live on Twitch, I feel like that's the next thing I want to figure out how to go live on. Because I feel like Twitch is a really good app to like build an audience of people. So I think the next time I go live, I think it's going to be on Twitch. My favorite Minecraft version, honestly, I don't think I have a favorite. I feel like all versions are equal to each other. But I think the very first version of Minecraft I ever played was Minecraft Wii U. And Minecraft Wii U was awful to play on. Because it didn't get any of the new updates. I think the last update it ended on was the marine update. So, like, the last thing we got like was the ocean update with the sea turtles. and the coral reefs, and that was the last update we got on that version of Minecraft. And also, the world wasn't infinite. It wasn't an infinite world. It was a grid world where once you ran out of land, that was it. And also, the build height was very low, so I think you only can go up maybe 140 blocks. I don't know I don't know exactly, but I know it was lower than the actual one. But even the end islands, then the Nether, those were also not infinite. They were gridded off. Something I do miss about Wii U Minecraft, though, is that even though the game was less than the actual one, there were actual mini games that you could play, and the Wii U Minecraft did have an online mode. So you could like compete against other players in minigames. But I played that for about too many years. I was gonna say 2 or 3 years, but I know that wasn't right. I mean, I was still playing Wii U Minecraft when Security Breach came out. So that was all the way back 2022. I mean, I did still have a Switch, but I didn't have Minecraft for the Switch. So, and I didn't have Minecraft for any other consoles because I didn't have any other consoles at the time. So I played Wii U Minecraft a lot. I think I had over 1,100 hours on Wii U Minecraft. But another thing about Wii U Minecraft, they didn't have flat worlds. So you had to load up a world, and that's the world you were given. I don't remember much about Wii U Minecraft anymore, but I don't even think you can type in seed codes. So like once you loaded a world, that was your world that you just stuck with. But and it sucked because half the time you would get a world and half of the world would be desert, and you get very little land. Or, I mean, one time I loaded up a world and there was like 3 giant chunks of land and the rest of the world was just ocean. So it was not a pleasant thing sometimes. But it was really funny for certain worlds, because for certain worlds you get like this crazy load and it would break the game, because there was one world that I loaded and it had this absolutely massive cliff, and the way the cliff was built, it was just a straight down. There was no bumps, no ridges. It was just a straight down cliff with a vertical upbringing. So, and it cut off right into the ocean. There was no ridges. The game wasn't used to like something being that high. It just loaded it, and it broke the rest of the terrain. So anything past that mountain was just flat. It was just flat ocean. There was no bumps, no ridges, no nothing. Just flat, pure ocean, and it was hilarious. It was perfect for pirate builds. There was a meme a long time ago that I saw, and it was the meme had like 2 people. It was like Bedrock players fighting against Java players. And then it just had one dude sitting in a chair, just like listening to the argument, and all it said above it was Wii U players. And I thought that was so funny because they're arguing about which one's better, and we don't get anything. Wii U, I don't think has any new updates from when I last played. We don't have the new Nether update, I don't think. It ended at the ocean update, so like with the coral reefs and all that, that's the last update that I know Wii U got. And after that, we didn't get anything else. And you can't mod Wii U or anything. It doesn't have the marketplace or anything. So it's just like straight up Minecraft. So I did not have a chance to read all that. That was a very long thing, and I had a very short amount of time to read that. See, when you guys type something in chat, it doesn't stay there. You have a limited time to read it before it disappears. So I did not have a chance to read all that, so maybe you might want to retype that, but make it shorter. No, you're okay. Yeah, the console editions did just immediately switch to Bedrock, which I don't mind. It's just I feel like Java's the original Minecraft. Because when Minecraft released all the way back in, I think, 2009, it was the very first edition, it's always been on computer. And I think the first time it left computer is when it released on the Xbox 360. And that was the very first console version. So if anything, Java existed way before Bedrock. So I do consider Java the original Minecraft. But you know, people have opinions on why Java is better, you know, has all these mods. And an argument that I do hear is that Bedrock has the marketplace. But something about Java is that we have mods. Why would I want to pay... Like, why would I want to pay for a mod that doesn't even give me what I actually want when I can just come on Java and get a mod that gives me exactly what I want completely for free? So, yeah. So, the Star Wars live event will be happening soon, and hopefully I can record that. Because I do want to record the Fortnite live event. You know what? I might even do it live. I might record myself live playing the live event. And you know what? I might get Bonnie involved. If I'm not mad at him. I do have something really fun. I have the knockback. Yeah, look, I have the knockback stick. It's level 250. I'll just show you the monster that this thing is real quick. Hold on. I named it the delete stick. Just watch this. We got Foxy here. No, we don't. Gone. Just gone. Existence no more. Don't say RIP Foxy. He doesn't deserve it. He existed, then he didn't. Okay. For the arcade, I do want to do different flooring, so... Should I do... Okay, hold on. You have to head over here to get a certain block. Yo, dog, your breath smells. Can you get out of my face? Oh, I know you. Now he's gone. This is the delete stick. Anybody who opposes me have to deal with the delete stick. Okay. For the arcade, should I do this flooring? Or should I do this flooring? This is 1. This is 2. Tell me, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? feel like number 2 would work better in arcade, but I do really like number 1. Think. Yeah, I think we're gonna go number 2. I accidentally broke the floor. Okay. Here we go. Wait, now we can finally get the arcade started. Now, for my plan for the arcade is I'm just gonna have like a normal arcade to begin with, you know, price counter, all that. But I'm gonna have this massive, like I'm talking absolutely ginormous ball pit. That's what I think I'm gonna do for the thing. Because in Five Nights at Freddy's, most rooms don't really have like a actual ball pit for most of its rooms. It's just like a simple thing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a ginormous ball pit. They want to do one of those like tube thingies. I don't know what they call it, but there's like the tube things you crawl through at McDonald's or you find them at Chick-fil-A. But yeah, I got the ball pit block. So I'm gonna put the ball. Okay, I feel like the. Oh dang! I never thought about. I think I'm gonna put it like right in the middle. That's where I'm gonna put the ball pit. It's like right in the middle. But if you guys want to try out this mod for yourself, it's Java only for what I know, and the mod is called Management Wanted. Oh, don't forget to like the stream. So if you guys, this tells me if you guys actually like the stream or not. Okay, now that the arcade is finished, we can start mapping up where stuff is gonna be. So, for the ball pit, I do want like a massive, ginormous ball pit. So the thing what I'm gonna do is that's 1, 2, 3 off. We're gonna go 3 off on each side. We're gonna have more of a long ball pit than wide. It's like a swimming pool. That's fun. That's nice and fun. The reason I don't want to make it too big is so I can surround it with, yeah, the mesh. Like the mesh stuff they have to like keep you inside the ball pit so you don't fall out. That's what I'm gonna surround it with. I feel like an arcade does not have to be that tall. So I'm gonna keep the arcade ceiling nice and short. The only thing I don't like about this block is that when you break it, it makes the glass breaking sound. Which, I feel like something for like a mesh window, it should not make that. There we go. I think the animatronics I'm gonna have in here is I'm gonna have Puppet. I have Security Puppet, and then maybe Balloon Boy and JJ. There we go. The Security Puppet should go in a corner. So I gotta find the security puppet. There she is. The only issue with this version of security puppet, it can't really be placed on a corner. Can this version of security puppet be placed in a diagonal? I just want you to... Oh, no, come on. Work with me. You just really want to face in that direction. What is your obsession? Okay, fine. You will not go in a corner. We'll put you right here. Take it. Now, we can't really do much for this place quite yet, since we're not fully finished with it, but I can quickly see the security puppet area. So we're gonna have balloons here, presents, presents. There we go. Nice and stacked up for a security puppet. I can come back and get the rest of those later. Now, we don't have much of a selection for arcade machines because, well, there's not many arcade machine blocks. But we can at least grab all the ones we can. So far we have the entire top row. We'll have to come back for the bottom row. I do actually want to put prize corner here, so we're going to move this back a little. Actually, I'm going to put prize corner on this wall, so it's like as soon as you walk in. But we can have some arcade machines here. I can get rid of these, because I can just come back and grab these whenever I need them. There we go. Now I can grab these things. And I'll even grab the tables. Oops. I think I'm going to put these tables over here, so like out of the way. Actually, we're going to swap these two. There we go. That way they take up room without taking up too much. I do have a bunch of claw machines, but I do want to quickly get these. I don't like that one. That one causes problems. I like these better. Okay, so... You know, I always see these at arcades, and I do feel like they're some of the best games there. Even though I'm not really good at them, they are some of the best ones. So we'll have the physical activities next to each other. And then I think we'll do more, like two, three more normal ones. So we'll grab the Freddy one, and then we'll grab the Balloon Boys Air Ride. So we'll put this here, and we'll put this here. And then we can have the... There we go. Yeah, I think this fills up the arcade. Other than some other stuff I probably should add. I'm gonna say this fills up the arcade machine pretty nicely. We can get some claw machines real quick. They only take up one block of space, so they fill up some like extra areas pretty well. Is that too close together? Yeah, that seems too close together. We can still keep this one here. I don't know, can I have these like outside each other? Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is, like, if, like, think about it from an actual design point. If, like, a kid's right here and he falls out, he's gonna bash his head against that. You know what? If a kid falls out of the ball pit and bashes his head on the claw machine, that's his problem, not mine. So, maybe parents should keep their kids in check. I'm gonna grab the rest of the color arcane machines. Okay, let's see. We got gray, we got yellow, we got light blue, we got pink, we got red, we grabbed green, and I think that's the only one we're missing. So we'll just have a line of these here. And then prize corner can go here. I don't like the gray one, so what I think we're actually going to do is we're going to get rid of the gray one, and we're going to have that so just for a little bit more room for the prize corner. Because I feel like the prize corner is one of the easiest things to build due to just how it is. There we go. Just place some balloons around. Jesus, that's loud. I don't know if it was as loud on your side, but when I popped that balloon, it was loud. There we go. Now, I don't know why in Freddy's they just have a bunch of presents lying around. That never really made sense to me. It's like, somebody's just gonna come up, grab those, and walk off. But, yeah. I need to switch it to daytime. Time. Set. Okay. There we go. Now, since the arcade is the easiest to build, we're gonna quickly do that real quick. We'll get some cardboard cutouts of her. I do like the cartoony cardboard cutouts more than the actual ones, so we'll do that. I do think I want to use one of these color blocks. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have white on the. I'm gonna do black for the bottom base. Then we'll have maybe white. We'll do white. And then we can have pink or blue. Actually, I don't know. There's a lot of good options to do for the party room. I gotta find one that works. Ooh, maybe I should go with this yellow. This yellow does look really nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with yellow, and then I can use the ceiling tile. Okay, you guys can wait. Okay. I wish this mod had more, like, color selections, because when it comes to, stuff like grabbing the right color, there's not much to do. It is still a really nice mod, though. I am thinking about doing, like, a different pattern for back here, so it's, like, it's more of an inviting ball pit. It's a nice yellow. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's a nice... It works. The yellow works. Don't forget, if you're watching and you enjoy this stream, please like. Oh. Yeah, that's a nice yellow. Ooh, I do like that, though. The red checker, I thought it was going to be like a different color line or wasn't even going to have a line, but that's nice. I do like that. This is, yeah, it's just from the FNAF movie. So I'm surprised I got stuff from the FNAF movie, but nothing from, like, Security Breach. Hopefully one day when my if my channel gets really popular, I think I'm gonna do a charity stream, because that's something I've always wanted to do. I don't know which charity. There's a lot of them to choose from, but there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of like optional ones. But I have to, when I get a chance, I want to find a charity and to do a charity stream. When my channel gets more popular, because I don't have enough people who watch my YouTube channel to do charity streams. Jesus. I am just missing blocks. Okay. Yeah, I can bring this up about one more, so that way it's lined with the thing. I wouldn't say this yellow is a bad color. To be honest, it doesn't really fit with the arcade, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And we can come back to it later. I don't remember what part of the FNAF movie had like a yellow wall background. Maybe it was like the main entrance, I think. But I don't remember. So we'll take this. We'll have this as like the back of the, yeah. I do really like this tile block. It was like really good for like backstage and all that. It's just like to get like smaller tiles. I wish they had like a version of this for all the different colors. That would be so much more helpful. There we go. And we gotta put a ceiling on this thing. I've never seen an actual ball pit before. Like, in real life, I've never seen an actual ball pit. Which I think it's funny. I need to go grab lights, so I think that's what I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna borrow lights from this place. I think I can have like 3 lights. With a 2 block gap would probably work out the best. Yeah, that works out. Ooh, wait a minute. This side of the wall is bigger than that side of the wall. I don't even know how that happened. Well, I can cut the wall down, but that means that side's also bigger than it actually is. That builds problems. I think I'm gonna cut this side of the building down by 1. I will have to move everything in here in by 1 block. It's fine. I can live with it. It's a simple building error, and it's on me. Jesus. Freaking hate the balloon pop sound. But, yeah, I would have to bring in the wall by there. Jesus. Entire wall's uneven, so I do have to bring it in by 1. Almost just fell. You know, I wonder why I put like a entrance to the hallway on this side, but I never put one on this side. That doesn't make sense. There we go. And I can put back this block. You know, when building this, I was counting it outright, so I wonder how it became uneven. Because it's a 15 by 15 area. Which doesn't... I honestly have no idea how I did that. It's fine, I'll ask questions later. There we go. Now the 3x3 should work. I will make the middle ones moonlight sensors. That way there's still light in the building while the lights are off. And then for this middle part, I'll do lights like this. That works out. Now I can put a roof over this. There we go, I can make the middle one moonlight sensors. There we go. Yeah, look, this looks good. I like this. It's not too bright during nighttime, but when it's daytime, it should be perfectly visible. Put a Freddy cutout in the corner. Don't need that anymore. And I can put a puppet cutout right here. And then we'll get the prize corner shelves. If I can find them. There they are. I can get rid of this. We have Freddy. We'll do Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Spring Bonnie. Of course, Toy Foxy. Then we'll do Puppet, Balloon Boy, and Fredbear. A little zany cast of characters. It won't let me place them on the bottom shelf. I don't know why. Okay, I guess it just doesn't let me place Freddy on the bottom one. I guess just some characters don't get to sit. Okay. I never put down a Fredbear plush. Or a Balloon Boy plush, so I don't want to get rid of those yet. I am gonna fix the shelving, though. Loud. You can continue the shelves all the way past here. Put Balloon Boy there, Balloon Boy here, Balloon Boy there, Fredbear here, Fredbear here, and Fredbear down here. Grab Bonnie, we'll put another Bonnie here. Freddy is the main star of the show, so we'll have a little bit more Freddys. I just can't place anything right there. I don't know why. We have a Spring Bonnie. Can I place them on top? Oh, I can place them on top of the arcade machines. It's like a little extra storage. We'll put a couple more Chicas around. There's not many Chicas. No, I even think I can put some toy Chicas. Oh no, I put them inside of the... Wait, I can put them inside the arcade machines? I did not know I could do that. Every character gets their color-coded arcade machine. We'll put Bonnie inside of the dark blue one. And Puppet can go in the light blue one. We need somebody to sit on top of Bonnie to cover his ears. I'm not gonna ever say that again. We'll grab Puppet to set up here. And then we can have... We don't have any more. We don't have much Foxies. So we'll have Foxy cover Bonnie's ears. And then you can't really notice his hat, but Spring Bonnie can come right here. I guess not. There's too many characters there. Okay. Now that's a... Hello? Wake up. You know I go on break. I just realized, instead of having so many of just plushies, I probably should put some presents on the shelves to give some diversity. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, that looks right. Okay. I can put balloons there. There we go. Okay. Now that room is done. Probably should work on the main entrance. So I do think I'm going to stick with the blocks that I used for this place, for the main entrance. What are you doing? Okay. You do you, I guess. Just hit a 360. I'm used to bedrocks where you can just like place and it'll place on air, but you can't do that in Java. I do want something different for the background of the that. I do want something different for the background of the front desk. Okay. I do like the statues. It's just I wish the front entrance was more even so I can have the statues all in the middle, but I can't because of the way the building's laid out. The white is nice, it's just I wish it had like a topper block. Kind of like how this one has like the black top block. I wish this one had I wish the white brick had a topper block, but it doesn't. Okay. Probably should make the walls one more high, so that way they don't clash with the statues. Because the statues are pretty tall. They're like 3 blocks. So. There you go. I gotta go grab the topper blocks. Oh, wrong hallway. Here it is. There we go. Alright, and I'm gonna go down. I am gonna go back down there, but I'm gonna go the quicker way. Because I really don't feel like going through the vent. Because I do really want to steal the wall pattern. Okay. And this wall pattern we're going to use for this room. Oop. I'm not going to worry about this because this is where the stage is going to go. only issue is I wish they had this block with the red, like the red line instead of the blue one. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Now, I am letting you know, I will not be, I think I'm only going to stream for about maybe 2.5 hours, because in a little while I have to go to the, I have to go somewhere to check on my grandmother. She's old and by herself, so I gotta go check on her. So I'm only going to stream until I have to go. Hmm. I'm gonna use this stage. I do like it more. And then we'll just do red curtains. I don't know if I should use the FNAF 1 animatronics or if I should use the FNAF 2 animatronics. I mean, there are a bunch of variants of FNAF 1, like the Paddington or the enhanced versions, but they're technically all the same, but they're not. They are, but they're not. If that makes any sense. Glad I caught that when I did. I would have built right over it. I do really like the stripe, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish off the rest of the stage with the stripe. Just got a Discord message, but I can't check it because I am living. So whoever just sent me a Discord is going to have to wait. Does that look good? I think when I put a stage on top of it, it'll look better. What I could do is I can break out this wall. And then I'm not going to need this floor because there's going to be a stage on top of it. There's no need for extra blocks. I think this is the FNAF 2 stage. Okay. No, that looks good. Now, what I could do is I could have the curtain all the way up here. But that's not going to look as nice as if I have it, like, in the back. But I do want to try to have it up here. Yeah, that looks good. Ah, it doesn't look that great. There we go. If I put a block here, that would look better. And then swap that with that. Yeah, that looks good. Then we can have... What we can do is we can do Freddy, Bonnie, maybe Freddy, Bonnie, Chica. Because I'm worried that they'll look a little off. That's the problem with the stage. I wish you could place these things like in the center of blocks, because I can get stuff evened out like that better. Okay, so I think what I can do is I can copy this pattern back there, so that way we have I can have a more open stage. And then it cuts that off. So I think it's like this. Yeah. And then on this side, it's 1, 2, then 2 of these, down, then we got a floor block thing like that, then it goes down 1, and then it would all connect like this. And you kind of want to keep these 2 center things, so that way it's even out, but I'm going to replace that with that. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. We'll grab Chica and Captain Foxy. And here's our Bonnie, and here's our Freddy. Looks good. Yeah. And then I think before I end the live stream, we're gonna do this room, which is Kids Cove. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching And if you could please like the video. It helps me out so much. So yeah, we're gonna do Kids Cove, and then I think we're gonna end the stream. There we go. Now I just need a design for Kids Cove. Now, what I think I am going to do is I'm going to go red, since this is mainly Foxy's room. What I could do is like a mix of white and red, so I can have other characters in here too, like Funtime Foxy or maybe Toy Foxy. So we can do red tile like this for like the bottom, and then we can have white on top of it. See? Yeah, we'll do white on top. So I do something like that. Does that look good? Ooh, I actually do really like that. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. How tall was this room? It was 2 under, so I think for this one, I'm just gonna go 1 under. Actually, I could still do 2 under. I mean, that's still pretty tall. I'll go 1 under. Thank you to the one person still watching. Okay. Well, dang. Just immediately left as soon as I said that. I wonder if zombies can have Down syndrome. I'd be like, poor zombie. You know? Like, if like a person, you know, if you get bit by a zombie, you turn into one. So, like, what happens if you have autism and then you get bit by a zombie? You just turn into an autism zombie? I feel bad for people with autism. I feel like, wonder if we can, like, raise a GoFundMe for them. I feel bad for them. Well, that's what we should do. That should be on our bulletin board for charity streams. Just to help people with that. What? That building was uneven. Now this one's uneven, but I shortened both of them. They were the exact same length? What is going on? Okay, I have an idea. Because I'm not shortening the building again. I'm not doing that. it's brown. Hey, sorry that I'm quiet through a lot of this. I just really don't have much to talk about. So, if I'm quiet, I'm sorry. Okay, I should probably finish Kids Cove. Even though I said I would finish this room, and then I just never did. Actually, I probably shouldn't use the red curtains. I probably should use the purple ones. Think of where to put Kids Cove in this room. I don't want to put it, like, in the corner, because I feel like if I put tables in here, you wouldn't be able to see anything. But if I put them, like, in the middle of the room, it would look off. I think I'm just going to put it in the corner of the room, like how normal Pirates Cove is. So, I'm going to grab the purple curtains if I can find them. There. Okay, like purple curtains. It's 4, that's 5, and that's 6. I want a decent sized stage. Break that. Foxy would go right. Probably right there. Grab Captain Foxy. And there we go. There we go. Looks good. Okay, I think once I finish these tables, we're gonna end the stream once I finish these tables, because I have been streaming for about 2 hours. And I haven't gotten many views. I think I've only gotten 4. So I think this is where we're gonna end streaming for the day. So this is the most I've ever gotten from my last stream. I only ever got 3. So I can edit this and turn it into a pretty good YouTube video. I thought they stopped moving. Yeah, that looks good. We just gotta spread around a couple of these presents. Okay. Quickly get rid of the storm. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream, please let me know. If you want to see me do more live streams, let me know. Thank you, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, hold on, it's not letting me end the live stream.